am beyond excited about the coming AI onslaught. And if you're in your 50s, you should be really excited about this too. I'm going to be sharing in this video why, if you're Gen X in your 50s, this is the most special time in human history, and why we're at a powerful advantage over other generations to really take advantage of this. So let's get started. So yeah, AI is coming. Everybody knows this. But I want you to think about the timing of it and the fact that you're 50 years old. We've been working for quite a while. We've been through a lot of storms. We are the original latchkey kids. When we started working, there was no internet. There was no cell phones. We had to develop personal relationships and use our personality skills and win jobs and get hired, win contracts in sales and all of that kind of stuff based on our merit. But a lot of it was our ability to build relationships and to think critically. Now, the AI coming revolution is coming right at a time, if you're 50, that you're sort of over the BS. You know, we know that we're resilient. We're over the BS. A lot of us want to walk away from our jobs right now, and if we could find a way out, we would do it. Well, you know what? You're going to have that way out, in my opinion. So the timing of it, the fact that we're very resilient, and the fact that we have been one of the last generations to really use personality skills and know how to have one-on-one relationships. We know how to read a room. That's going to be hugely in our advantage. Now, the other thing, and I said at the beginning of this video, I think we live at one of the best times in human history, is because of all of the wealth that AI will create. I see it going in two ways. If you're lower skilled and you don't have personality skills, and maybe, you know, for whatever reason, a lot of those people probably will lose their jobs. But those of us who have personality skills and take advantage will be able to create untold wealth. You know, it's going to be asset driven. So that's another reason why, if you're in your 50s, it's an advantage, because we have been working for a while and we've had the time to build up. Hopefully all of us have decent 401ks and we have choices. But that's another reason why being 50 right now gives us advantages over younger generations who haven't had a chance to build up that kind of wealth. But we have built up some wealth. Some of us a lot of wealth, some of us not so much, but we've built up things that give us a choice and options. And so if you're stuck in corporate America right now in a go nowhere job, because a lot of them are just go nowhere jobs, which is a change from the past, you have that option to take some of the stuff that you've saved up and invest in a startup or some sort of business, or get ready to buy a robot. Buying robots is probably, it's been said, going to be like owning a home. And so we are uniquely advantaged because of where this is falling in our timeline and the world's timeline. Cat joined the video. To take advantage of it. Now, the second thing, or the third thing that I think really gives us in our 50s a huge advantage, and I want to set the table for this a little bit as well. So the tech bros are talking about, you know, they want to go full bore to the singularity, if you will, with AI. And I think they're discounting a huge fact. And what I see is actually a human lane opening up. And I think there's going to be a lot of faith-based businesses. I think there's going to be a lot of spiritual entrepreneurship. I think companies that kind of double down or create as big a lane for humans as they do for AI are going to prosper. Because I don't believe for a minute that this is going to go the way the tech bros want it to go. So transhumanism, chips in brains, living forever. I think there's going to be a huge backlash against that. But why is that an advantage for people that are in their 50s? Because, again, we know we're one of the last generations to ever develop those skills. And so I think that's another advantage. I've talked about it before. Check out my other video about working with Gen Zers. If this is resonating with you, put AI or Gen Z in the comments, and check out my other video where I talk about Gen X versus Gen Z in the workplace. And so I think that because of the timing of AI, because of where we are in our lives in our 50s, we're smart enough, we're tough enough, we're resilient, we've built up some options for ourselves, and we can double down on this AI, this little window that will present itself, I think, for probably a short period of time to build wealth. And it's all of the advantages that we uniquely hold being in our 50s that others do not. And so anyway, check out my next video on AI skills and personality skills, and smash the like button. If this was any value to you, I hope that you'll hit subscribe. But I personally am delighted to be in my 50s in this time in history. And I think it's a unique time in history, and we can really kill it. I know everybody in Gen X can kill it. I'm very excited.